An afternoon swoon gripping investors. The major stock indices turning deeper into the red. This is at around 2 p.m. They never looked back. Deborah Kostroun is at the New York Stock Exchange. Deborah, everyone seems to be blazing the housing sales numbers for the decline in stocks.
They certainly worry. And, you know, the major average is dropping the most in 3 weeks. Those home sales unexpectedly dropped, certainly very surprising. And traders say the recovery in housing definitely remaining very fragile right now. We saw home builders lower, even home improvement stocks like Home Depot. That was a big drag on the Dow Jones Industrial Average. And a lot of money managers do say there's a little bit of this fear of a double dip in housing, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, another big story, of course, is the deep water drilling moratorium. Energy stocks taking a hit on that news.
Yeah, certainly. And energy stocks also down because crude oil dropping for the first time in 3 days. And then we had this big story, in particular, those oil drillers sharply lower and falling after the Obama administration said it's going to appeal a federal judge's ruling that lifted a 6-month moratorium on deep water drilling in the Gulf of Mexico. And you can see the players that we've been talking about since the BP, since the gas leak, since the oil leak, we do have BP, Anadarko, all those names sharply lower today.
Now, Deborah, while we did have that specific news causing the market to go down, home sales as well as energy, how much selling is tied to just market technicals?
Well, a lot of people talking about the technicals because the S&P once again today closing below that 200-day moving average. And over the past 5 trading sessions, we've seen the S&P able to close above that level. So once again, here we are below it. And that seems to be a pretty bearish signal for technical traders. And it's not only the fact that we're below the 200-day moving average. A lot of traders say we're kind of seeing a lack of volume. And that tells us that traders may not be getting back into this market unless we get some economic data or earnings that really kind of give us a little bit of confidence. That lack of confidence leaving a lot of those transportation stocks lower today, Pimm.
Now, Deborah, Apple Computer once again a standout in a down market.
Yes, leave it to Apple to enjoy some hefty gains. Apple saying that it sold 3 million iPads in the 80 days since that device went on sale. Barclays also saying Verizon may carry the iPhone by early 2011, and that certainly would be a help to Verizon. The projections are that Verizon could actually add 900,000 new customers next year. Back to you, Pimm.
All right. Thank you very much. Deborah Kostroun reporting from the New York Stock Exchange.